Hello my friends, today we're gonna talk about gene technology, because it has been confirmed that the first child has been made in a private laboratory. The discussion about ethics and religion has always been a problem for every scientist who has tried to make laboratory babies in public. Therefore has the genetic engineer and researcher George Vasimo decided to do it secretly. His friend Peter Griffin has volunteered to have a baby made only from his skin cells. That's because he had a terrible accident that made him completely unable to have children under normal circumstances. These actions are illegal and the infamous doctor has been caught and arrested. But we got a hint about this experiment a while ago. Therefore our reporter Harry has managed to interview this doctor.
Hello, I'm sitting here with Dr. Weisman and his friend Peter Griffin. So how do you feel about creating the first laboratory child in history?
Yes, I'm very proud to be standing here today with the first designed child in history. And since John Gurdon back in the 60s made the first basic research on stem cells, I've been almost obsessed with improving these technologies.
And what about you, Peter? What do you think about your newborn child? Is it just the way you want it to be?
Yes, it's almost as I expected it to be.
So what do you mean when you say it was almost as you expected it to be?
Yes, as Washington told me, there were an 80% chance that the genes would turn out the way I ordered it.
So something went wrong then?
No, not really. The child's skin color is a little bit darker than I expected, but in any other way, the child is just like I wanted.
So you said you knew there were a 20% risk of genes turning out in an unexpected way. Weren't you scared of the uncertainty involved in this?
Sometimes you have to take a chance in the development of science. The uncertainty that is related to the genetic modification is really not that different from the uncertainty involved in normal reproduction.
So it was a success. Is this baby completely normal?
Yes, just like it was born in a natural way, except the baby is modified and all the chronic diseases has been removed and replaced by some healthy abilities like improved level of intelligence.
Yeah. I must admit that is pretty amazing. How did you design your baby?
Yes, I wanted the baby to be like me, eye, skin, hair color, and I've given this baby a high intelligence, a naturally strong body, and a great appearance, and I would have chosen a lot more abilities if the technology could make it available.
But how many embryos was killed for this single baby to be born?
None actually. That's why this technique is so exceptional. The selection is still at microbiology level, so you can't call it a 7 features. Today, abortion is the main method to prevent birth of the unwanted babies. But with this technology, the ethical question shouldn't be an obstacle.
But does this actually mean that humankind has become masters in evolution instead of just watching it happen? Could we make a superhuman tomorrow if we wanted?
No, unfortunately not. Today's technology is almost limited to appearance. It would take much more research to improve the human race abilities.
In the end of the interview, Dr. Vasimo gave us this tape. I will show you it while I explain the progress of the experiments. Here you can see Dr. Vasimo and Peter, and they are going to make the world's first skin cell child. As you can see, skin cells from Peter's left arm are collected in a petri dish where they develop into stem cells. The doctor has to prepare the new stem cells for egg cell maturation. Now he is also able to manipulate with genes, therefore he adds growth factor. The immature egg cells will now be mixed up with cells from the surrogate mother's ovary. The doctor is going to add the gene-modified sperm cells into the laboratory-produced egg cells. The making of gene-modified sperm cells is likely the same procedure as used to the egg cells. The fertilized eggs will now go through some cell division before Dr. Wasimo injects them to an uterus. It's going to be interesting to see how this is gonna change the future. And as always, my friends, thanks for watching, and we're gonna see you next week.